We hit a couple of rough patches today, but good practice overall. You handled yourselves like pros, worked hard and got after it a little. Good work. Now get some treatment if you need it, and get your heads right for the next game.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Taking a look at Atlanta. This game, an interesting matchup for them, facing another middle-of-the-pack team. They're looking to take a step forward. This is the type of game that they've got to measure the progress with.
I think for Atlanta, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Horford is out there with Scott. And it's Powell in at the small forward. Here's Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got the first points up on the board here for Atlanta. So it's Detroit now, and this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between these two this year.
Nice shot by Smith.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Out to the wing. Here is Korver. The feed to Scott. Left side, Scott. Clock at 4. Stolen by Monroe. Now Detroit moving it up. Scott. Good. Scott's got his first basket of the night.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
And because of the odd number of games between them guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have bragging rights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin, and that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next two.
Korver, good. Scott with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
They grabbed their own miss. That's good. Horford's got his first basket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Scott up top. Teague covering. Teague against Scott. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Teague against Scott. Teague gets to Korver. He dishes it to Scott. Bangs home the trifecta.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Pistons trail it. Outside, Scott. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's good. Scott's got 9 points. Here is Korver, averaging 9 points per contest. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks. It's been a solid outing for prime time. He's already got 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Teague against Scott. Outside Teague. Down low, Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Korver's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now, here's Scott. He's got 11. And here is Teague. To the inside.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The drive by Scott.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he... that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Now here's Teague. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New York.
And no question, you look at his assist total.